This is a weird spot for me to start a video, but Aiden and I are in the living room right now because it's cool out here. So I have the air conditioner on. Today is Monday. It's super hot today. I think we just got back home and it said it was 100 degrees on the thermometer in the car. I have this propped up on Aiden's Jeep Power Wheels thing right now. So we went into Michael's, and Michael's has all their Halloween stuff out. Nothing that like I super wanted to get yet. I had a coupon for like 40% off any any regular priced item, but I didn't get anything. I was good. None of their Halloween stuff's on sale yet, so I figure if there's anything, I'll just wait until stuff goes on sale. But we did go into TJ Maxx, and they do have some Halloween stuff. They didn't have any witches, which you guys know if you've watched me for a while. I get my grandma a new witch every single year for Halloween because she collects them. She has like a bajillion witches. So what I did get in TJ Maxx, I have all this. What is that from? Oh, that's my. Put the receipts over there. I grabbed some metal straws because I've been wanting to get some of these. And these are the kind that have like the silicone at the tip, because I hate just drinking out of like the hard plastic reusable straws or just straight metal straws. But I figured with these, they have like the squishy silicone tip, so it doesn't feel as weird. I just feel like there's been so many times where I've like bashed my lip with it by accident, and it's like I hate plain metal straws. And then it comes with the cleaning brush too, which is what I wanted. So this was only $4.99, and I've seen packs of 4 of these for like $10 and up, which I think is crazy. So got those. Comes with 4 of them. I picked this up because there was only one left, and this was like the one thing I've been wanting to grab if I saw it at TJ Maxx. The white peach palette, which was something that I kept going back and forth on. Do I want it? Do I not want it? And I opened this up in the store to make sure it wasn't broken, because a lot of the times when you get stuff at TJ Maxx, you have to pick through it because people stick their fingers in stuff. This does not look like it has been touched at all, so that is why I bought it. It smells like peach, but I love the original Sweet Peach palette, and just the colors in this one are very everyday neutral. You can see the TV. I'm watching Orange is the New Black. I'm not done with it yet. But yeah, I really like these colors, especially that Peach Passion one on the bottom. It's like a sparkly purple with rainbow sparkles in there. So I grabbed that. Bless you. My birthday is Wednesday, so that's like a little birthday gift to myself. And then the last, that was, I don't know how much this originally was. It says compare at $35, but I'm pretty sure it was more than that when it first came out. It was $24.99, so not as cheap as I thought it was going to be. And then the other thing I grabbed, they had 2 of these, and now I'm thinking I should have got 2 so I could put one on each end of the mantle, but I got a rainbow skull. This is so cool, and it matches like my rainbow cutlery and everything in the kitchen. Maybe this will go in the kitchen. But yeah, I have a mug like this too, a rainbow skull mug. It's kind of like a mason jar, but it's shaped like a skull, and it's got the same oil slick pattern. And this was only $7.99, so that's pretty. Their decor is pretty cheap for holidays and stuff. That's why I like going in TJ Maxx and Marshalls and everything. It has a really sharp piece on the inside there though that just scratched me, so you gotta be careful for that. There's a hole in the bottom, and this piece right here is super duper sharp. But yeah, that was $7.99, so that's what I got at TJ Maxx. And then we found some really cool stuff in Target that I will go through. It's mostly Aiden related, but we had to get another pack of paper because he goes through it like crazy. He's constantly drawing. So they have new Silly Scents markers. Sweet and stinky. I'm pretty sure he's had some of the stinky ones before, because I had got him a Silly Scent set for Christmas that had, there's a dirty laundry one, Grass isn't really stinky. Bacon, flat tire, barbecue grill, scallion cough syrup, work boot, old shoe, moldy sponge. He had the old shoe one. It just smells like leather. And I think he might have had the cough syrup one and it was just grape. But yeah, we'll see. And then for the sweet ones, coconut, grape, blueberry, banana, lemon, orange, strawberry, watermelon, lime, and green apple. So they're mostly different ones from what the regular silly scent markers are, like cherry. I think they had lime. The yellow before was pineapple. And they definitely had blueberry before. I don't know, but he wanted these, so they were, the Crayola stuff was all on sale. And tampons, nobody needs to know about that, but this is the kind I like. Just off topic for a second. I started using organic ones about a year ago, and I'm never going back to anything else because it just makes such a difference. Like, not to get too into it, but they just, like, they're more comfortable. Nutella, which is a staple in this house because Aiden is always having peanut butter and Nutella sandwiches. I feel like this keeps sliding down on me. Alright, so these were the things we grabbed in the dollar section, the dollar spot. I think these were $3 a piece. So he's on his tablet right now, so you can probably hear that. But for his ABA therapy, we've been doing like a chore list, and we wanted to do like a magnetic type thing, and this is perfect because it's a little chore chart and comes with like star magnets to give you a star for each chore you completed and everything, and we're just going to customize it for the stuff that he does. Like he does clean his room and he makes his bed and stuff, and he's been doing sweeping, so it's got the chore magnets over here, little jobs and everything that he does. And he has 4 anyway that he has to complete each day, so I think that, or maybe he has 5. We're just gonna have to customize it, but I thought this was super cute for $3, and it comes with a little, it's a dry erase board too, so. And then with those, there's a daytime, nighttime routine one, which may be getting a little too specific, but Aiden really likes like structure and schedules and stuff, so. This one has a day-night chart with routine magnets, and that one has a dry erase marker as well. So this one can go in his room. And then he just liked the look of this one. This is a word building board with a word building chart, dry erase marker, and 48 magnets. So this is magnetic, and then comes with all the letter magnets on that side. Thought that was pretty cool. This is something that he'll be able to play with by himself because he likes anything to do with letters and words and stuff. But I thought that stuff was cute. I just wanted to share it with you. There's so much like back to school type stuff and educational stuff in the dollar spot right now. That's, I think, like most people, that's the first thing I look at when I walk into a Target is the dollar spot. But yeah, I'm gonna go open this for him now actually so he can play with it. But that is everything. And then behind me I just have there's Capri Suns, and what else did we get? Chips. So junk food. But I just wanted to start off the vlog, try to do something a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I can show you the stuff I got from my friend Ashley the other day too, so I will be right back. Okay, so I had ordered from my friend Ashley. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Who is Ashley's Home Creations. Hey, go build. Go ahead. I've shown her stuff before on here, but I wanted to show you what I got the other day. Oops. Sorry. So she sent me a soap, one of her cold processed soaps. This is Margarita, and it smells kind of like the Island Margarita scent from Bath and Body Works. I don't want to open it too much because I already have one of her soaps in my shower as usual, so I don't want to open this one before I'm ready to use it. But like through the package, It kind of smells like the Island Margarita, so that's a green one. Pretty color. And she also sent me a lip gloss. It's like a shimmery reddish shade. I believe she said this was sangria. It's a very like, almost tastes like lemonade. I love the flavor of it. It's kind of like, it feels like the NYX lip oil stuff. So then the stuff I ordered one of her popsicle bath bombs. And this one, the fragrance was Bomb Pop Fizzy, or Fizzy Bomb Pop.
What's that?
You need an S? I'm gonna open this because I'm gonna use it tonight anyway. Can't open it. Oh, it smells so good. It's very fruity, and she painted these super cute. I forgot what she said the blend was that she used for Bomb Pop, but it's a very fizzy, fruity scent. It smells so good. So I'm going to use that tonight, so I'm just going to place it back in the paper so I don't mess it up. And then the rest of the stuff I got was wax. I love her waxes. They're so nice and strong. So I got 2 Candy Crush. I used one the other night. This is surprisingly like a bakery-ish scent. It's sweet, but it definitely has like a vanilla in there. I don't know, I thought it was going to be more like fruity, but it still smells really good. So that is Candy Crush. And then the other one I got was fresh cut grass and grapefruit. I love fresh cut grass blends, man. It like blends so well with any other fragrance. And this is just like, the grass almost makes it sweeter in the grapefruit one. It smells so good. This is like grapefruit with that sweet grass undertone. He's making so much noise, this was a bad idea to do this out here. But the last one was, I got the Bomb Pop in a wax clamshell. And this is so cute because it's got a little ice cream in there. We got some red in there too. And of course this smells just like the bath bomb. It smells so good. I can't wait to use this one. I used the Candy Crush the other night. Last night I used one of her strawberry soda ones. So strong, it smelled so good. The whole downstairs smelled like fizzy strawberry drink. So that is everything that I got from my friend Ashley. And that's pretty much all I have to show you for right now. So Aiden and I are going to go chill the rest of the day. Well, I have to get some work done. I want to finish this episode of Orange is the New Black first. And then we'll probably check in later this week. I don't know if we're doing anything this week. I know the vlogs have been so boring. I should have just like not done them for summer because everything's been so boring, and just not done them unless something exciting happened. But I'm so used to like taking out my phone and filming whenever now that it's just a force of habit. So I've been doing it anyway. Hopefully they're somewhat enjoyable. Probably not. But yes, we'll check in later this week. The dress that Piper has on is so freaking pretty. I don't know what it is, I just love that. I think today is the hottest it's been yet. It is disgusting outside. The thing says it's 86 degrees, but it feels like it's like 105. I think the humidity is like 83% or something like that today, so don't know why I'm going out, but I promised Aiden that we could go get the Ugly Dolls DVD because it comes out today. And I'm kind of kicking myself for saying anything about it. But I finished Orange is the New Black last night, and I'm telling you, for the majority, up until the last episode, I was so aggravated with the last season because it was like they weren't showing anybody that they got rid of in season 5. Like at the end of the riot when they split everybody up, there was a bunch of characters that just took off and you didn't see them at all last season. So I was getting super aggravated that they weren't going to like end it good and like let you know what happened to those characters. And then I will put where to skip ahead here because I'm probably gonna have some spoilers. So if you haven't seen all of it yet and you want to watch it, skip ahead to whatever number I put on the screen here. But if you have seen it, then chat about it with me in the comments, because this was seriously like one of my favorite shows of all time, and the last season was just, I felt like, I know Piper is the main character, but like she got released the end of last season, and like they still, I just felt like it focused too much on her. She kind of got boring after a while, like especially this season. What else? I felt like they did like end up showing in the last 10 minutes of the last episode, they showed that everybody else that you hadn't seen. Aiden, hold on, okay? I feel like I should just do a video about this. They ended up showing everybody that you hadn't seen just like real quickly. Like they showed Boo, they showed Janae, they showed Brooke, Yoga Jones. They're all in a prison together in Ohio that they got transferred to, because at the very end when Alex gets transferred there, she gets to be with all of them. So I like that they kind of like showed that. I didn't like how they left Maritza's story. Like they just had her going on the plane getting sent back to, where did she get sent to? Honduras? Or Colombia? She got sent to Colombia. And they just like had her fade off on the plane. They didn't really say what happened to her. I didn't like that, because she was a pretty big character in the show. And they kind of just like, that's the end of that. Who else is? I didn't like how they ended the thing with Daya and her mom either, because it was like, did her mom end up killing her or did she just throat punch her? I didn't like how that part ended either, but everything else was pretty... I just feel like they could have done at least one more season, because they just rushed that ending and like, oh, here's everybody that you haven't seen, but we're not going to really tell you what's been going on with them. And then like the very end when they were showing the credits and they were showing bloopers, I was good up till that point, and then I started crying when Natasha Lyonne was trying to do that scene where she was saying like, oh, the band's breaking up, and she was trying to be funny in the actual scene that they did, but she couldn't stop crying because like she knew it was the actual end of the show, and that just made me sad. But yeah, I guess I was iffy about it till the last episode, then I'm like, okay, I guess they kind of tied everything up. I thought that the whole storyline with Red this season was sad, because that just hit too close to home with like, oh, she's getting diagnosed with dementia, and I'm not saying bad words, and she like stopped being able to remember things. But then they kind of made it funny when she saw Frida and she didn't remember her, and she tried to like reintroduce herself. And Frida's like, what is going on? You hate me. I guess the way they ended it for the most part I was okay with, but like I said, I didn't like how they ended with Daya and her mom, and I didn't like how they just kind of left the Maritza thing open-ended. And I thought it sucked that they left the what was that other girl's name? The one that was trying to help Blanca, was it Carla or something? She ended up getting deported, and then she was trying to cross the border again and broke her ankle, and then they left her for dead, and then they didn't. That sucked. And sit down. Oh, and friggin' they killed off a main character in the last episode of it. Friggin' Tiffany. I did not see that coming. I thought they might end up having Tasty commit suicide, because they kept hinting at it and like she kept trying to. But Tasty was one of my favorite characters for the whole show, so I'm glad they didn't kill her off. I was glad they got rid of that friggin', what's her name, Baddison. that if there was, I loved pretty much all the characters in this show, but I could not stand her. I was so glad that they sent her away pretty early in the season, because the friggin' accent was just way over the top, and I hated her character. I don't know what it was. Oh, they even showed, like, at the very end, like I said, they were showing characters they hadn't shown for a while. What do you call it? Daya's baby that she had, and then, what's his name? Pornstash was playing with her in the kitchen, like playing on pots and pans. I just wish they had shown the, what was his name? The guard that got her pregnant in the first place. What the heck was his name? They never really, they did explain it, that, like, he just took off, but they never showed him again. Oh. That just scared me. I don't know why it started ringing like that. It usually rings with my ringtone. Oh, and that probably shut off, right? No, it didn't shut off my phone. Outdoor living. Let's park over here. And hope that none of these carts get blown into the Jeep. Aiden and I got Wendy's for lunch yesterday, and when I was getting the food, the girl that I gave the money to and everything, she was like, "I love your car," and I was like, "Thank you." I never get that. Like, I used to have a crap Jeep before, and then we had the Sonic, and that's what I was driving for a while, and that's not a car that you say, "Hey, I love your car," to. Because we're probably done for the day recording. Goodbye, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Outdoor living.
Outdoor living. Let's see if that's even got me or not. Eden and I are running to Walmart. You and your Burger King are killing me here.
Yeah?
What was I gonna say? Steven's sleeping. His weekend starts now. It's Friday. What else has been going on? Not much. These are very boring videos lately because there's nothing going on. My birthday was okay. It was a nice lazy day, so I'll take it. But now all my eyes are wanting to do is water. Constantly. Today when I get back, well, once Steven wakes up, we're gonna sit down and, like, redo his resume and everything. Because he's had so many jobs that he wants to try and go for something else that's not in the warehouse field, industry, whatever. But he also wants to, like, add different stuff to his resume. Things that he did, like, a while back, so that people don't, like, the hiring people don't look at his resume and see that all he did was warehouse stuff. Alright, let's see, can I get in this gas station today? Yay. Sometimes I come here and I don't get gas because it's all filled up. Okay. God, I wish my eye would stop watering. Alright. Need my rewards card. Why? I don't know why my eye won't stop. It's like both of them today. And it's not even one of those days where it feels like something in the air is giving me allergies. What are you beeping at? Oh, and we still have to try to find the Ugly Dolls movie. Because we went specifically for that yesterday. I mean, what day did we go? Today is Friday. When did I go? Wednesday? Tuesday? I don't even know at this point, but we went. Yeah, Tuesday, the day it was supposed to come out. And all the new movies were out, except for Ugly Dolls. The spot was there, but it was empty, and there was no one in the electronics section for me to ask. I was gonna just buy it on Vudu, but I'm like weird and I like to have the physical disc. So we'll try again and see if it's there today. I'm gonna open that so I can see what's going on.
Hi. There's gonna be some fun crying. No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Cry. No. Have a go.
Alrighty. My eye, I'm telling you. Oh, I forgot to shut the camera off the whole time. Awesome. I love this little ham wallet, the pig one, card holder, whatever, because it's not an actual wallet. But I'm starting to stick too many things in there, and it's going to end up getting all worn out. You look, they're getting gas for their boat. I wish I had a boat. I miss fishing. I used to go all the time with my grandpa. Like, he had a canoe when he had his pickup truck, and we used to go pretty much every weekend. We would go to the dam and go fishing. And then my grandma would freak out if there was like a friggin' storm coming, and she'd have a fit to get... Of course, that was like before the days of cell phones and everything, so she'd just be at home having a fit until we came home, and she'd be like, "Why didn't you come home sooner? It started pouring out." We would be like, "It's like 90 degrees out, calm down." But then my grandpa got like an actual boat, like a motor boat. It wasn't huge or anything, but it was a decent size. And that was like his pride and joy. He had worked so long to be able to get a boat. And then because life is cruel, he had his stroke after, like his second stroke, the bad one that paralyzed him, and they had to sell the boat. So I never got to go on that boat fishing with him. He never even got to take it out. Like, he bought it, and then he had that stroke right after. When you go back to school, I gotta start looking for a job I can do during the day. Yeah. I know you don't want to go back to school yet. You still got a month in. I gotta find out what the exact back to school day is. I don't know what the first day of school is. I haven't gotten any emails or anything in the mail yet. I'm expecting his school supply list soon, because I'm sure that'll be coming. I almost wish they would send it at the beginning of August, because like all the stores, especially Target, they have all their back to school stuff, and they're having sales and everything. And then it's like by the time we get his list for his back to school stuff, they're gonna be on to like Halloween, and they won't have the back to school sales anymore. All the stores are so like way far ahead. The only time I don't mind it is when it's Halloween stuff. But then when it's Halloween and you see Christmas stuff, I'm like, pump the brakes. What? Christmas stuff? they even do anything. Except for the other day when that car was behind me and friggin' whizzed by me and ran the red light. I was looking back at that footage and I could see it, like, it was coming up way too fast behind me, and then it just swerved around me and ran the damn red light. What the hell? What are you people thinking? The speed limit over there was like 40, so I don't understand why they were going so fast in the first place. Yeah, Party City's right there. Every time. Alright, we're almost there, so I'm going to shut this off now.